It's so nice out here. Everything is just so colorful. Look at the view. Look at that. I mean, we get views like that back home too, but this is just...
Okay, stop. As much as I want to enjoy this beautiful scenery, I think I want to take it way back, right to the beginning. .55, 20 minutes behind schedule. We're supposed to leave for Mount Fuji. He's still asleep. So while waiting for Ray to wake up, here's a bit of a background on our journey to Mount Fuji. I'm not sure about you, but back in the city, I got tired of looking at pretty paintings of Mount Fuji. It was time that we take this opportunity to see Mount Fuji with our own eyes. I mean, what's the big deal with this mountain? We read quite a bit on other travelers that had the Mount Fuji experience. Some were bad in such a way that they had to travel all the way and they could even see the mountain due to haze or the rain. Good in a way that, well, it was visible. It was a gamble really for Win and I, considering that it's now autumn season. But hell, it's too late to back out now.
We're behind schedule. We've got to rush. Mount Fuji. Oh, I forgot to mention though, I carried 2 bags whereby one bag weighs at about 40 to 50 kg up and down train subway stairs throughout the whole journey. I think that is the weirdest, craziest, most stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. I think so. Okay, back to the story. Can you imagine we made it? It's 9:20 on our way to Mount Fuji.
But we took precautions though. Judging from the negative reviews that we read online, we decided to stay only one night at Mount Fuji so that we can have more time for our next journey. So we got to travel by train from Shibuya to Shinjuku to Hachioji to Otsuki and to Kawaguchiko. And from there, we decided to take a train called the Fuji Express, which will take us exactly 35 minutes to reach Mount Fuji. Sounds like quite a journey, right? Well, it was really, but I think we were looking forward to enjoy the sceneries as we head to Mount Fuji. After all, they say that the joy lies in the journey more than the destination. Something like that.
We're finally at this Otsuki station.
Okay. Things were not as fine and dandy. We did get lost along the way.
Slight bad news, we did not change trains. We've got to go back one more stop and then we gotta cross to the next line, which is just the opposite, and it should take us straight to Otsuki. It's kind of confusing, or is it very confusing?
Okay, back to the story.
Doesn't end here yet. We've got to go to, what's that place called?
Kawaguchiko.
So that's where we'll be staying tonight. This place kind of reminds me of a scene from Ultraman. Godzilla and Ultraman fights in the mountains and stuff. Kind of has that feel. 1, 2, 3. This is the best coffee I've tasted ever since I got here. This is magical. This is probably made from the rocks of Mount Fuji or something like that. This is our ride to Mount Fuji. It's a Fuji Express. We're finally here. This place is super vintage. It looks like some place where Robert Redford or like Hasselhoff or like Julio Iglesias or something would stay here. It's all classy, kind of old, slightly creepy. It has a nice view though. Do you know what this room reminds me of? It reminds me of a set for a movie scene, Anchorman. Afternoon delight! But it's alright. We're gonna get some Indo food. We finally found some Asian food. I mean, it's Asian food here in Japan, but the thing is we found some rice. It says that Indo restaurant, right? But it serves Indian food. But it should be Indian restaurant, right? It's not Indo restaurant, it's INDO. So, yeah, we'll be checking out here. This is the second time that we're eating an Indian restaurant in Japan. It's probably one of the only places where, you know, the Indian restaurants, they have like a chitin belt sort of design. But you're eating it like on the counter. I mean, back home it's all tables and chairs. And everyone's come serving at you. You're like pretty much sitting like this. It's like you're waiting for sushi, but actually you're waiting for some Indian food. Morning. It's around 7:30 AM right now. Rain's still asleep, so we're hoping to see Mount Fuji today. It looks quite okay outside. Okay, we're gonna look outside the window. No. There you are. Mount Fuji. There's only one word that came to mind when I saw this mountain. Majestic. That's it. It was just majestic. So Win and I quietly celebrated our victory with breakfast while Ray was asleep. I mean, we did come a long way, and being able to see Mount Fuji was the winning line for us. It didn't take long till Ray woke up, but he was more interested in the food rather than the beauty that lies outside. Oh well, he'll learn someday. It was time to say goodbye to the hotel and head out for a quick sightseeing session before we head out to our next destination. We only got 1 hour to spare before we go to Kyoto. We gotta like experience this place as much as we can. Right, Rayan? We're on a quest of searching for a nice family photo of Mount Fuji before we leave because we've got really no time. Let's go.
One, two, three.
I couldn't help but feel regret that we didn't stay another night. Kawaguchiko looked fantastic. Mount Fuji was actually visible from any location that we stood.
There it is again.
Screw what the online reviews said. I mean really, this beautiful town was more than we could have asked for. Till we meet again, Mr. Majestic. Next up, Kyoto.